And welcome back to another PGA Tour 2K23 live course showcase here on the channel. It is early this Monday morning. I do hope all you fantastic viewers and subscribers are well. I have spent the last 10 minutes trying to find this golf course. It is wrongly spelt on a few sites advertising the course, but we are going to be checking out the Hermitage by Lost Souls Forever. I'm just going to quickly make sure that I am live and make a few quick changes to the video for your guys' viewing pleasure. I hope everyone had a fantastic weekend and you're looking forward to the week ahead. I do go in for a back procedure tomorrow, so I am hoping it's going to ease the pain and give me a little bit more quality of life than I currently have. Right, that thumbnail is going to work, but I've misspelt the course name. I will make a change to that. Yet again, a totally random live stream, no preparation, jumping straight into this. I have had my 2 cups of coffee though. But as always guys, if you can, please make sure to like the video. It does really help me out. If you are new here, please hit the subscribe button. It is free. And we are going to be taking a look at this English links golf course from Jay Ferrers, I do believe. I think that's his proper name. It is Lost Souls Forever is his design handle. Right, there are the changes made to the video. Let me get up the live stream and we will take a look at this golf course in its full entirety. Hey, good morning guys. Hey Nigel. Hey Trev. Thanks guys, really appreciate it. I'm hoping it goes well. So, I've got very little information regarding this golf course guys, but what I do have is the Hermitage is a links set on the northeast coast of England, overlooking the quaint village of Alnmouth, ancient castle and harbour, with deep pot bunkers and undulating fairways, and greens can make it a test for many a golfer. So let's take a look at the course details itself. Fairways and greens are firm, the green speeds are medium fast, the weather is clear, and the time of day is dawn. We do have 5 tee options. We will be playing from the white tees, which are playing 7,399 yards. And as always, pin set number 1. So let's tee off. Really looking forward to showcasing this golf course. If you haven't already done so, guys, check out my Meet the Designer interview with DR Golf Design. I've got a massive name coming up in the channel this week as well, so stay tuned for that. So, hole number 1. A little bit of St Andrews-esque there on the opening tee shot. Stately buildings there on the left-hand side. Little fence, and you are seeing those pot bunkers. I don't know if driver is worth the risk here. I'm going to play the smart play and come back to the free wood here. First swing of the day. It's a slight fast, but hopefully it avoids that pot bunker. We're never getting up there due to the fairway elevation. It's going to leave me a longer second shot in than what I would have liked. But yeah, you can't really kick this one up onto the green due to that pot bunker. Up 29 feet. Wow. I'm going to try and overpower this one. Let's see if we can just carry that bunker. 104% perfect, full loft.
Yeah, I think this is going to be okay.
This could be a worldie if it bites. It's a fantastic approach shot. Aerodynamic, I don't know if my body is ready for this. So fantastic approach shot. Green speeds are 151. Can we start things with an opening birdie? Just going to play this dead weight. Should turn. Does turn. Really good start to the round. Beautiful approach shot. Set me up with a fairly straightforward birdie opportunity, which we converted. Number 2. Yet again, you're going to see that the course is going to have plenty of hazards. I think that's going to be a common theme with these pot bunkers. So you really do have to plan your tee shot. I think we can hit the big dog here. Full loft, and I'm just applying a little bit of draw, try and find the left-hand side of this fairway. That tiny slow is going to hurt me. And I think we could well be kicking into one of these pot bunkers. Yeah, just like a magnet, and that is going to be a tough ass to get up and down from here. There is a church off there in the distance, quite cool. So this reminds me of like a little village golf course. Wowzers, guys. This is going to be so tough. I'm just going to have to go with a gap wedge. And hopefully we can find the front of the green. Got a horrible lie at my feet here. You really want to avoid these bunkers at all costs. That's came out really hot. I didn't expect it to come out as good as that, you know. If we can walk away with a par here, I'll be happy. That green slopes all the way down to the pin. And then the beads do start to get more aggressive. Got to be very careful here that this ball doesn't release past the pin. Pretty conservative. Never really gave it a chance to go in. Couldn't be aggressive there. Got to take our medicine after that poor tee shot. We'll take the par. Remain at 1 under and move on to hole number 3. Yeah, definitely these bunkers are going to be a huge theme throughout the course. Trio of bunkers there, and there's not even any joy from overpowering it, because you are going to find that solitary bunker on the second part of the fairway. So yet again, I think I'm going to have to be forced in to the 3-wood here. Let's fully loft it up, and hopefully the wind does help me out. It's a good strike. That wind doing exactly what I wanted it to do, and that's going to kick forward. We're going to use the whole fairway here, I believe. Wow, didn't expect that. I think that's a little bit unfair, guys, because you are being kind of forced into a layup there. It's a lottery if you avoid that bunker. And then to get that firm kick and run out, that's a little bit OTT in my opinion. And look how punishing the rough is. So basically I would have to hit a 5-wood there. So 94 yards. I think pitching wedge with full backspin. And look at this green complex. You cannot be left. And you don't want to be too far right, because if you're too far right, you've got a horrible chip. Right, I'm going to apply a good bit of loft here as well. It's a lovely strike. Give me a favourable kick. Oh, it's not the worst case scenario. That ball just didn't get up in the air. Got to land this past that slope. This is nasty. This really is nasty. There is a helping backstop if we are long. It will make for a fairly difficult putt though. Landed it past that slope. It should bite. That was a really good chip.
Nice chip. Fantastic.
Relying on my short game there yet again
Here.
to secure the par.
Okay, after that one, you'll stick right there.
Hey, Chris Green, welcome to the live stream, pal. Good morning. I do hope you are well. Thanks for hanging out with me this Monday morning.
Coming up.
Now look at this for a hole, guys. Looks like we've got a castle way off there in the distance. The ruins of a castle. Lighthouse. Couple of sailing boats. Coming into that little bay. And that is a beautiful looking hole. Lovely par 3. Lovely setting. It's playing 167. It's a big, big green. Yeah, again, it's going to be so tough to get near this pin. Let's try and fade this. Full backspin. You certainly can't really attack the flagstick here. It's a laser beam perfect, guys. Have to land this left off the pin short. It's going to be long. It should bite, though. And that is such a good golf shot. You've seen the overhead view of the green. It looked really complex. And if you haven't already done so, guys, please smash that like button. You're seeing some tremendous iron play here. As always on the channel, really. It's the putting that lets me down.
This putt's going.
But it's a good birdie putt there that I do convert. 2 pars, 2 birdies. Moves me to 2 under par. And we're moving on to hole number 5, which is a par 5. 542 yards, and you've guessed it, guys. Look at this. Those bunkers are going to be in play for, I would say, 80 to 90% of players' yardages off the tee box, depending on the wind. Can I draw this to the left-hand side off the fairway? Come on, drop. It's going to kick right. It didn't kick right, so there we go. Really good tee shot. It's left me 219 yards. Elevated green, 3 iron with a little bit of loft here. Should get a favourable kick, but yet again, any kick is just going to take this ball down to the bottom right of the green and leave a nasty putt. Just want to carry that bunker. Let's go full backspin almost. It's another perfect. It's on a good line. I think it's going to kick hard right here though. Oh, it's kicked left. This may work out. This should feed back off this slope and come back down towards the pin. It tried its best to. Wonderful approach shot yet again. And it's set up an eagle putt, albeit fairly difficult. Don't want to be too aggressive here. It's another nasty downhill putt. This can easily get away from you. Most of the break is in the last few grids. I don't think it turns past that. Played it dead weight. Should start to turn hard now. Should start to turn hard now. And it's a wonderful eagle. It moves me to -4. Really happy with that eagle. And we move on to hole number 6.
Now let's see what we can do here on the 6th.
8 pot bunkers in the first part of the fairway, and then 3 defending that green. Right. You need to be an extremely good golfer or very lucky to avoid a bunker in this golf course. I think we're just about going to achieve it here, depending on the kick. It looks like it kicks right. It does. Everything's trying to feed it towards that bunker there. 163. I think with the firm greens and that wind behind me, I'm just going to apply a little bit of topspin here. I would rather be short of the pin. That's a pure strike. Swing line's taking me way left. And I still don't understand it, guys. I mean, it wasn't the ugliest swing line, but you've seen how far left that ball went. And I keep saying it, I see guys with zigzag swing lines, fast slows, and the ball just goes exactly where they want it to. I just cannot understand the swing mechanic in this game at all now. Right, this is the kind of putt you want to avoid in this golf course. Red for danger. And there's plenty of it. It's uphill. We're going to go there, and I really have to get the putt weight. Now this should... Where's that going? I've totally misjudged that. I could have swore that was all breaking left to right.
And this one is from way.
Could have swore that was all breaking left to right from where I was. Right, that's a weird one. Ball wanted to go left. Complete misread from yours truly. No shock there. Just going to reset that. It is downhill. Can we convert the par save here? That putt is really through me, by the way. Now this surely turns towards the cup. Tell you what, it's got a chance if it keeps turning. No, it's long. It's always going to get away from me there. It's going to be a bogey. That all stemmed from a really poor putt after coming up short left on my approach shot.
It's getting there.
Disappointing bogey that. Really, really disappointing. I'm really surprised at how the ball behaved in the green. Right, there's no way that two bunkers off in the distance are going to be within reachable distance with this wind. It's a good tee shot. Full loft ensured we came up short there. And I'm just going to switch my controller off, guys. The vibration's going nuts. Apologies about that. Every time I play with my controller connected to the PS5 to charge it, the vibration just goes haywire. So 165, up 13 feet, into this 10 mile per hour wind. I think 176 should be about good. There is a helping backstop. Slight slope at my feet. Yeah, again, a poor approach shot, and it's going to be a tough putt. Whoa. It's a really nice strike. Should be all over it. Get down. Should kick left. It has done. And that really is a remarkable approach shot.
Shot out there, nicely played.
And that is going to set up a good birdie opportunity, which I do convert. Hey, Matty. Yeah, mate, I don't get it now. I don't understand the swing mechanics. Like, I had a, 3-4 month absence from this game due to EA. I am an EA content creator, so I kind of had to shelf this game. And I think there's been changes done to the swing in my absence that I've clearly missed, because I just don't get it. Like Matty says, you're actually being punished for having a good swing line in this game. I just don't understand it. So, short par 4, not reachable with my current wind conditions. But we knew after being on the second hole that bunkers and hazards were going to be a huge theme in this course, and you are seeing it. But look at that for a view, guys. I love that bay area. Now, every inch of me wants to try and overpower this and try and find this area. but I think everything just feeds down to that bunker. 3-wood is probably the right play here. So let's go with that. I would rather have a flatter lie at my feet than an awkward in-between pitch shot. Swinging pretty well for the first round of the day, and
Nice
that is
play.
going to leave me. Thanks, Trev.
This is
Really
about
appreciate it, pal.
5 yards-ish to the pin.
But come on, guys, smash that like button for me. It really helps the channel out, encourages me to continue with the content. It's probably a favourable pin for this hole. Let's go 116, full backspin, a little bit of loft, and I'm really hoping this wind holds me up. The ball is going to work from right to left. That's a big slope. And do you know what that is, guys? And I should never swing on it. No vibration on the controller.
That didn't hit the mark, did it?
A lot of you probably think it's an excuse, because I am more than capable of doing that with a vibration, but I just don't know what it is. When I have got my charge cable plugged in, which I do, the vibration just... I think it actually happened to Leo last night as well. I think he said at one point against Matty J, who beat him after being 2 down, wasn't the greatest game of golf. Leo really struggled with his approach shots. Matty probably missed a few putts he normally drops for fun. But I really think I've got an issue with my controller. And I'm not... See these kind of chips, guys? I'm just not great at them. I'm never comfortable with them. So I am applying full backspin here, and I'm going to be fully aggressive. It's a tiny slow, but it should check up. It has done. Anything right of the pin was going to be the easier putt, as you can see, but I'm going to have to switch my controller off again. I've got no vibration. In fact, what I'll do is take my... taking the charge cable out, because I cannot putt with no vibration. It's hard enough swinging. There we go. I just don't know why it does this.
So far, so good.
So frustrating.
Nice little stroke in there for par.
So it's a colourful scorecard. Disappointed with that bogey, by the way. All stemmed from a poor putt.
4 under after that one.
And this is another beautiful looking par 3.
On this hole.
It's a fantastic environment Lost Souls Forever has created here. And I am a huge fan of links golf. 219 should be a really nice club here. There is a backstop that we can use. Right, I've got the vibrations back. It's a tiny faster. I've pushed it slightly right, and we are going to find that backstop. This should feed back down if we get high enough up. Should come back a little bit. And it's a good shot. I think that's all you can do, unless you've got the ideal yardage. You couldn't really be short there, but the greens do offer a sterling test. It's another downhill putt that, if you overpower this, which I'm really good at doing, this ball could really turn off and leave you a nasty par putt. This is getting played dead weight, guys. There's going to be a lot of break in this. Feather that down there. It should keep turning. It should keep turning. Go on, get in. Horrible putt line as well. Good read.
Honestly, that was a good putt. Just
very happy with that putt.
And after that,
And we do convert that for the par. So -4. A birdie, an eagle, and 3 birdies, 1 bogey. But this is a tough course, especially from tee to fairway and fairway to green. But I just love this area off the course with that bay area. It really is nice. Tide's out as well. Can we split the bunkers here? There's a slow. I think that's going to kick left. Be very lucky if it kicks out. Oh, it has done. That is a very fortunate kick.
Setting up to be around
Links golf, sometimes you
yards
get good kicks, sometimes you get bad. That's a big break that time. Yet again, another big green. Look at the size of this green. It's a shared green, actually. It's another tough pin, by the way. Your best being long and left. Anything right if the pin is just going to feed down. I wonder what would happen, actually, if the ball went in that cup, that hole. I've never seen it happen. I've never tried to do it. I just wonder what would happen. Right, we're going to have to go 1-4-4, loft, backspin, a little bit of draw here, and I'm just playing for that left-hand side of the pin. It's a really good strike. Needs to go. It's going to leave me an uphill putt, though. I would have rather... Oh, no. That's coming back down. I didn't even get it to the top tier. Not the worst case scenario. I would have rather had an uphill putt.
Pretty big putt,
I didn't need the loft there.
This would be nice to get for birdie.
Let's take the pin out. This is up 2 feet. I can't see it turning. Past the cup with this read. Definitely got the weight. It should start to turn now. This has got a chance, by the way. Go on, get in, get in, get in, get in, get in. Oh my goodness.
And you've got this left.
What a birdie putt that would have been. That is just so unlucky, guys. That was almost a Leo special, to be fair.
Under par currently.
Take the par, though. It's another fairly short par 4. But I must admit, it's a really cool layout. I think I can carry this bunker. Actually, I don't know. I think that bunker's actually right in my yardage yet again. I like it. But I'll be honest, from a playing point of view, I would like to see a little bit of variation where I'm not kind of being forced into 3 woods. I mean, that is such a tight fairway there. It's inevitable that you're going to find that bunker. But let's try and play a huge slinger here and try and avoid it. It's a big fast.
All right, looks like we got
103%, but I think we're going to get away with it. I was aiming for the left side of the green, the left side of the green, the left side of the fairway, but no.
On hole number 11.
It's a good lie I've got here. That's saying I'm in the fairway, guys. I do not think I'm in the fairway there. Wow. I am not in the fairway. I am in the furry rough there. But we'll take the good with the bad. There's plenty of occasions where it said I'm in the rough and I've clearly been in the fairway. It's going to be a pit shot. There is a little bowl down there, but this is where my game is not great. Let's go full backspin. I normally hit a slight fast. We're on a downhill slope here. That wind should hit it. There's that slight fast. It should kick right and spin back. It should spin. Yeah, it's a good shot. I'll take it. I think it's going to be a test and putt.
Here's a 9-foot putt.
It's actually not too bad. Mind you, if anyone can miss a putt from this range, it's yours truly.
This one's on a good line.
Not today, though. That's a good birdie. Played that hole well. First birdie of the back 9. Gets us to -5.
After that one, you're bringing your score
and we're stepping on to the 12th. Very undulating fairway here. But what a view. I love the way this hole works its way down to the sea, to the ocean. And you're just catching a glimpse of the ocean in between the tree line. That is spectacular, by the way. Fairway clearly kicks from left to right. Let's try and draw this. That's a good strike. I don't think we'll camber in to the bunker here. I'm hoping we avoid it. Yeah. More than enough yardage there to carry that. And that has left me 106 yards in. Up 15. Oh, I'm not pitching it. Just going to be in between yardages here. So what I'm going to do is play 102. D-loft. Should gain me that extra yards I need, but that's a horrible lie at my feet. This ball's going to shoot hard right. The wind will try and bring me back. I don't think I'm going to get enough loft on the ball, though, due to the D-loft added. And you don't want to be down here. That is just disgusting. You just do not want to be down there. You kind of got to play smart here. Let's go with that. Wind should hit it. It's a tiny slow that I didn't kind of accommodate for. It's not going to stay up there. I needed the perfect there. That slight slow.
Nothing wrong with that.
Took the yardage and line off the ball.
This could take you down to 6
At least it's an uphill putt. I think it's the first one, maybe the second one of the round. Right. We're going with that because I'll be taking a little bit of the break out of the putt here with the weight. We've got the weight. It should keep turning. It should keep turning. It should keep turning. We've been threatening a long putt all day. I've been threatening a long putt all day. And that is a really good putt. I can assure you it is me playing and not Leo. Leo's irons play is not as good as mine. But his putting is top drawer. And I'll take that birdie.
And you are looking at a 6.
We are earning some of these birdies, that's for sure. And we move to -6. Thanks, Architect Maze. Appreciate it, pal. I am capable of putting well at times. And look at this for a par 3. Bunker and play right. You cannot be left. You just cannot miss this top shelf of the green. Well, you can, but you don't want to. This 8-mile-per-hour wind. 154 should be a nice club. Let's go full backspin. And I'm actually just going to fade this as well.
A little bit of fade on this.
It's a nice strike. The fade should kick in with the wind, and this should sit down pretty quickly. It's going to be pin high. It's another beautiful strike.
That's another green in regulation. 9 feet to go.
Tough putt, though. These are the kind of putts I struggle with. Now, if this was on my society rounds, I miss this 8 times out of 10. It's another putt that I'm just going to play dead weight. Just want to get the ball turning down that slope. Should turn. Oh my goodness, early.
This one's for par.
It's another putt that just burns by the edge.
We're moving on. Let's get this next hole.
If it's competitive play, it's the kind of putt you have to drain.
In at 6 under par. Okay, lengthy par 4.
Disappointing putt. But yeah, here we go again. Huge cluster of bunkers. Now, don't get me wrong, I like it. I just think it's a little bit overkill. I think this is probably on 90% of holes so far. And it is encouraging good tee shots because there is a little window there, a little gap that you could probably find. But with the undulating fairway, I think it's just going to find one of the bunkers. So let's go full loft. I'm not very good at partials. And try and just underhit this one. I was trying to partial that and I've hit 102% power. Needs to get down. It's going to kick towards the left-hand side. And you've guessed it.
Yeah, be nice to
That's in the heavy rough. It's a light rough. Okay, the bunkering's light rough. It means I can still get up there. It's another shared green. The shared green concept is very St. Andrews-esque. I think it would take you a long time to count all the bunkers in this golf course, and I don't think my 3-iron Will my free iron get over the lip of this bunker? We are away to find out. Very undulating fairway and green. Yeah, it's a really good strike. It's going to land pretty softly, find this slope, and hopefully feed down towards that pin. Come on, ball. I'll take that from there. I just didn't have the yardage. It's a good recovery shot.
Careful with this one. This is from...
Hey, RB. Good morning, pal. Kings Barnes. Oh, excellent, mate. We just played a version of Kings Barnes. I think Leo selected it for one of the competitions. Is it the International Pairs? I'm sure we did. But I will check it out. You're just waiting on the plaster drying at work. Class, mate. Thank you very much for stopping by. I do really appreciate all the support on the channel, guys. And like I keep saying, please smash the like button. If you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. And let's continue to build this channel up. There is a lot of movement here, but the most of the movement is at my feet. Then it kind of straightens out. I'm going to go there because I think that first bead's not really going to turn. It's an uphill putt. I think we've made it, by the way. I think I've made it, by the way. It's another really good putt. So happy with my putting today. We've been, well, in saying that, I've missed a few shorter putts that I shouldn't have made, but my mid-range putting, mid-range to long putting, should I say, has been really good for me. I'll take that birdie. Really happy with that one. And look at the view of the castle there. Beautiful angle there of the castle ruin. Hopefully we get a closer look at that. I've got a feeling though that we're not. I would love to get a closer look at that castle. I love visiting castles, guys, especially in the winter time up here in Scotland. And here we go here. Par 5. I like this one because the fairway is more open. There are hazards, but you're not kind of being forced into a layup with a 3-wood. Still got to hit a good shot. That's just a go, well, a little bit of fade, a little bit of loft. Could have done white to slow, because with the fade, that is going to kick into the heavy stuff. Really didn't need the slow there. Should have went with the fast. Not going to reach this in 2 now. Once I hit the rough, guys, I am in trouble. I've got no fittings for recovery. So let's go full loft here. We may find the gap and get a favourable kick, but it is all uphill. I can't see. I'm going to have to try and overpower this one. 103%. Laser beam perfect there, by the way. Was never getting up to the top tier. So 68 yards. Let's go full back spin. If I am long, which I think I will be with the wind and the slope. Don't want this to spin back too much. I normally hit a slight fast. There's that slight fast. This should spin back after the bounce and come back down. Yeah, really good pitch shot.
We'll have that. 5-foot putt here.
Thanks, Architects Maze. Architects Maze is currently working on the best golf course in the world for your favourite YouTube content creators. That's all I'll say. He's actually helping Leo design a golf course as well, Steve. Am I right? Leo just informed me that the other day. I was like, what are you up to today, pal? Oh, I'm going on PGA Tour 2K23 with Architects Maze.
Looking good. Nice putt. I like
Had to think about that putt. We get to -8.
And after that one, you're sitting at 8 under.
Hole number 16.
All right, we've got a par 4 on this one.
Yet again, coming across this bay area, it really is eye-catching, guys. It's been a big theme within the course, this area. The course kind of works along the side of it. It's another tough tee shot. I want to try and find this left area, but I think the ball's going to kick
Beauty of a swing there.
hard left once it lands here. It's a really good swing. Is it kicking hard left? It is.
And here's our
It's a
second
fairly
shot
flat
on the
lie.
16th.
Oh my word. Got to be on the right hand side of this pin. Stop giving me pitch shots, game. One. Let's go full backspin here. A little bit of loft. Really hoping as the wind holds me up. And you've got to be on the right hand side. Lie at my feet should take me left. Now look at that, guys. That tiny slow in that swing line. That ball's just went way right. And that's going to be a nasty putt now. I can't believe how much my shots get punished.
Okay, sink this.
Got to be careful here. Yeah, again, it's saying it's uphill. But these are the kind of putts you've got to inspect even. Because that is going downhill. A lot of guys will say, oh, it's an uphill putt. I can be pretty aggressive here. And then the ball goes way past the pin. I'll leave the pin in to read my putt, guys. I just use it as a guide. I don't think the first two beads are going to do much. It's what it does after that. It's going to be a good weight, but it needs to turn hard now. It needs to turn. Gave it a chance.
This one's a 4-foot putt.
Just never turned as much as I expected that last 6 feet.
Pretty good.
We'll take the par though.
Good stroke.
That's class, Architect's Maze. He should be recording that, man. He should have recorded that. Designing a course with Architect's Maze. Is this drivable? I think we're going to try and force it down there. 17, short par 4. We've just been unlucky with the wind conditions on these shorter holes. Let's loft it up. A little bit of backspin. Try and get the overpower here. 104%. Horrible swing line. Tiny fast. It's still not going to get there. It's probably going to feed into this greenside bunker. Yeah, everything just feeds towards these bunkers like magnets. I do like that concept.
Okay, setting up here on the green side rough.
It's actually a really good lie. Yeah, again, let's go full backspin, full loft. If I am long, which I think I may be here, we should find that slope. Now, I'll be surprised. I'm really surprised at how quickly that ball checked up. Coming out the rough, I really expected that to kick on a little bit more. But it's a good birdie.
That's the birdie there.
We are stepping on the 18th, the final hole of the Hermitage. Oh, and I forgot to say, one of the reasons, this came up on my Twitter feed, one of the reasons I selected this golf course, guys, and yet again, I keep saying it, I always say the name of your course is so important. Sometimes I'll just select the course on the name, and this is one of those reasons. The Hermitage is a slightly different spelling. When I was 15, that's many, many moons ago, guys, by the way, and I hope my mum and dad aren't listening to this, I would always get served in this pub called the Hermitage. It's no longer on the go where I live. It's now an old people's home. It got converted into a lovely state-of-the-art old people's home. But I would go there with 4 or 5 of my close friends, and we got served all at 15 in a pub, thinking this is the business. £1 for 10 songs on the jukebox. I think it was the time of All Saints. I remember that song on the jukebox all the time. All Saints, Oasis, The Charlatans. Good times, guys. You could probably go there with £10 at the age of 15. Get drunk and get a chipper on the way home to try and sober up, straight to your bed so your mum and dad never noticed. And hopefully Leo's not watching this video, by the way. But yeah, that is the reason I selected this golf course. Playing for the right-hand side of this fairway. Tiny slow's not really going to affect the driver.
We'll take that.
And that's a good tee shot.
I'd say 185 or so to the pin.
I think that must be the clubhouse. Very country manor-ish. rustic car park. 184 into the wind. Let's apply a little bit of D-loft here. Anything left of the pin should be pretty good. Just that tiny slow again. This time, due to my swing line, it's not affected it that much. That's going to be a good approach shot. I want it to be left of the pin.
Yep, that's gonna work.
And let it feed back, but I've been rewarded with a good shot there. That wasn't my landing zone. And this is a horrible putt. It's the kind of putts I play firm. Should turn.
Right
wow, that ball just did not turn back.
Okay, this one is
that ball did not turn back. Look at that last bead, guys. And I actually didn't play it as firm as I normally do. So you have seen the good side of my putting.
Oh my.
Whoa! Come on, guys. No way. No way. 3-putt bogey. There's no way. Yet again, the beads screw me over. I'm not having that. I've not missed those 2 putts with misreads. That's been dodgy greens. Dodgy beads. But I'll take it, guys. Very, very good golf course. I think the hazards in certain holes just got a little bit tiresome, in my opinion. But beautiful layout, really well designed golf course, good strategy behind it, cracking environment, dodgy 18th green, by the way. But thank you so much for hanging out today. I really appreciate it. Stay tuned for videos being uploaded, not live. And before you do go, guys, please make sure to smash the like button. If you are new here, hit the subscribe button. And until the next one, take care, peace out, and love you all. Bye.